Hey folks, it's Billy DKY, the truth seeker that simplifies and demystifies. This is going to be my top 5 tweets of the week review, January 31st, 2010. The first tweet of the week: your ability to know someone else is limited by your ability to know yourself. Most people's relationships are shallow at best. Okay, so I'm going along this week, and then all of a sudden I look at people and I see a couple and I'm like, I guess I'd made some spiritual progress, and I was looking at them and was like, wow, they really aren't close at all. You can just, it sort of reminds me of two planets, or like the sun and the earth. You know, the earth's revolving around the sun, and they're not really close, but they are connected and they are related, and they're having an influence on each other, but they're not really close. And, you know, I started thinking about other people's relationships that I know and stuff, and you just don't see you don't really see much closeness between people, and I come to realize your ability to be close to another person is highly dependent upon your ability to know yourself. And so, like, what I would consider to be a really good relationship, let's say you got the earth and the moon, that's better than the sun and the earth. But, if you look at how the earth was developed or came into being, a planet come ramming into the earth, and then basically the earth and this other ball of whatever, they became one. And that's really what I'm wanting to see in life, but I never really see it. And I've sort of become to realize that your ability to have that kind of relationship is directly related to your ability to overcome your own ego. And most people don't seek to overcome their own ego. They seek more money and pleasures. And so what happens is, when you go down the road of seeking money and pleasure, you not only don't come closer together, you're being pulled apart, and you don't even see it. Oh, you're still connected, but you're revolving further and further away from each other, which what you want to do is revolve closer to each other. And I don't necessarily mean spend all your time together. But anyway, I don't know, I'm just starting to see that people really don't have good relationships at all. And it's directly related because they don't follow those 9 principles of overcoming themselves. They go, well, I don't want to be a Buddha. Do I look like I want to be a Buddha? No, I just want a great life. That's all I want. Second tweet of the week: investigate pain. Is it sharp, dull, throbbing? What is so bad about it? So, you're going to have little pains here, especially as you get older, you're going to have pains. So, really, to have a great life, you have to be able to deal with pain. You have to learn to cope with your body falling apart. You have to be able to cope with pain. So, you might think, well, lots of money, that's what really is good for you. No, learning how to cope with pain and decay and your own death, your own mortality, that's what really, that's what's really going to make your great life after a certain age. Your body's not going to stay whole for very long. I mean, as you start getting in your 30s and 40s, it's going to start breaking down. Even your 20s, you're going to start feeling it. So, again, look into the pain. Feel it. Feel it. Does it feel? How does it feel? And not just, oh, it's throbbing. No, I mean, just feel it. Is it throbbing? Yeah, it's throbbing. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so that, you got to learn to investigate pain, deal with it, deal with your own mortality and stuff like that. Okay. Humans' perfect world would be where everything revolved around them. Therefore, most people will never be at peace. I try to explain to people what the real world's about. They don't want the real world. No, Billy DKY, you don't understand. I don't want there to be no evil in this world. Well, guess what? There is evil. You know what I've come to realize? Evil serves its purpose, and I'm getting to where I even appreciate a little bit of evil. If somebody's all good, and if you meet somebody that's all good, what do? You can't stand being around them. You're like, man, something just don't feel right. I know they're all good and stuff, but I just don't like being around them. It's just the way it is. There's a harmony between good and evil. It doesn't ever get broken, and you shouldn't want it to break. So, and when you try to break it, bad things happen. So, you need to get over the human ego of wanting this world to revolve around us. And then people tell me the most ridiculous things. Well, I'm not an animal. Oh, they're so indignant to be even considered in the lower class of species of animal. What the hell do you think you are? Of course you're an animal. You look just like a damn animal to me, except a stuck-up animal. If I lived in the woods and I was looking at, if I was a squirrel or a deer or a tiger looking in at you, I said, look at this spoiled little brat sitting in a house, don't want to be around us, thinks he's better than us. All he does is sit around and abuse us. No, animals, you are an animal. Sometimes I think you're the stupidest kind of animal. Maybe not the people listening, but the other people. Get over your damn self. Seriously. Causing all kinds of trouble in this world because you're stuck on stupid. Alright. Got a little soapbox there. The next tweet. The greatest treasures can't be measured or stolen, but only shared. People always looking for money. Oh, I want more money. Money's what's going to make me happy. So some green paper is going to make you... No, Billy D, you don't really get it. It ain't the paper. It's what you can get with that paper. That's what makes you happy. I see what you're saying. It couldn't possibly be overcoming my own issues. It's about getting more crap. That to me sounds like greed. Now, don't get me wrong. You do need certain things, and once your needs are met, money's nothing but a burden from that point forward. So if you continue on to, oh, if I was a millionaire, then I'd be so happy. No, you're not going to be happy. You're going to be a miserable person with a lot of green stuff that ain't grass, that ain't plants. Appreciate the world around you and enjoying it. That is what it's about. Put your treasures in your heart and other people, not in gold. What the hell is gold anyway? Seriously, it's just a metal. It's a rock. Somebody has convinced you that a rock is what you should be seeking in this life. Excuse my language. That's complete bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Complete bullshit. Here's what I say. Money is fool's gold. It is. That's all it is. If once you get what you need out of life, it's foolishness. If you have more than you need to give it away. I'm not saying not all at once, but give it to people that need it when you see that they need it. I mean, think if we were in the woods and you killed a big old deer or something, drag it back, and you ate all you wanted of it, and I'm sitting there watching like you ain't going to share a bit with me. Like, man, what the hell is your problem? I'm living here with it. It's craziness. Gold is fool's treasures. I already sort of said that. Fools make treasures out of nothing, and other fools believe them. You're a fool if you believe that that's the real treasure in life. Money and gold and possessions. The real treasures you can't see, you can't measure them. That's why fools never get it. They're stuck on stupid. Let them have their money. They're stuck up in a little palace or whatever. Who gives a rat's ass? They ain't connected with the rest of them because they're stupid. Let them suffer in their depression of, oh, I'm so goody two-shoe. Screw them. Don't need them. Store your treasures in the heart of people. Store it in yourself. Store it in other people. It ain't going to fade. It's going to carry on. It's going to grow. Again, notice it goes into growth again. Anyway, probably preaching to the choir. Okay. 5th tweet of the week. You need to find a cause that you believe in and spend your excess resources making it happen. And that's why I do these things. It's a cause greater than myself. You know what I mean? It ain't about me. I know this needs to be done. I know Christianity needs to be beat down. I know that it needs to be replaced with something that's based on natural and scientific principles. I know it needs to be done. I'm going to do it, and I don't care what it costs me. You need to find a cause that you believe in. And I'm not saying this cause. I'm saying your cause. Whatever you know needs to be done. And don't get caught up in an egotistical battle with somebody. I'm not talking crap like that. I'm saying it's a real cause that's going to grow when you ain't fighting people per se, unless you have to. That's where I bring up sort of to Meism, the pursuit of one's self-interest which reflexively excludes caring about others. So here's what happens, sort of like looking at a muscle. If I tighten my bicep up, it automatically relaxes this muscle down here, and vice versa. If I flex my tricep, it's automatically going to relax my bicep. So when all you're thinking about yourself, you automatically cut everybody out, and you basically isolated yourself, and you're going to become a depressed person. So anyway, that's enough ranting and raving. And if you want to see a playlist of all my tweets, there's a play box that just popped up. You can click that and go watch all of them. Anyway, until next week, later, folks.